Good morning to all. Today we discuss about Unit 4 design patterns. So purpose of studying these design patterns before developing any applications, we should follow the design patterns. It provides information requisite for designing your applications. So here the definition of design patterns, it is typical solutions to common problems in software designs. So because each and every person having some more ideas, so based on the ideas they develop the applications. But the developers should follow these design patterns. It's helpful for providing good quality applications. So here each pattern is like a blueprint. So because after designing these patterns, you should use this blueprint. By using this blueprint, you should develop your applications. So that you can customize to solve the particular design problems in the workflow. So design objects with the responsibility. So here we discussed about one technique that is called as GRASP, General Responsibility Assignment Software Patterns. So GRASP is a tool that helps to master the basics of object-oriented designs. Here you should design the application with the help of object-oriented process. So here you should identify the objects and its responsibilities with the help of GRASP techniques. So here you should know about two responsibility, doing responsibility as well as knowing responsibility. Doing responsibility means you should create actions. So first you should identify the objects and actions performed by the objects. So after that you should initialize some functionality for the particular object. So third, so controlling and coordinating activities. So if the objects they perform some conversations, that should be controlled and coordinated with the help of some responsible roles and relations. Knowing responsibility is called as includes knowing about the private and protected data. So applying GRASP to object design. So there are 9 different GRASP patterns that followed and developing our applications. First one is a creator. Second one is an export. Next lookup new. Fourth one controller. Fifth one type cohesions. Sixth one polymorphisms. So that pure fabrication and indirections, protected variations. First we discussed about what is meant by creator. So here after developing class diagrams, you should create an object for the particular classes. So with the help of objects only, you should access the class attribute as well as functionality. So those process is called as creator. So the general principle is applied for the assignment of creation responsibilities. So here P is a creator of A objects, then at least one of the following must be true. So B contains A. So because B need some data that is available in the A class. So B compositely aggregates A. So B records A. B closely uses A. So here one example diagrams. Here we are mentioning one sale operations. So the salesperson performs sale operations with the help of multiple objects that should be connected with the help of association lines as well as multiplicities. So here creator means you should create object for which class. So mostly you are creating object for child classes in object oriented analysis and designs. So second one is information export. So here you should perform 3 things: maintain, understand and extending process. So here having sale operations example. Here you should perform sale operations. One of the object is sale, second one is sales line items, third one is product specifications. Here the sale class that perform get total process. So here the information export means you should assign the functions or responsibility of the particular classes. That is a main goal in the information export process. So here having 3 designing classes. So first is a sale, second one is a sale line items and product specifications. And here right side you should specify here specified as responsibility. The salespersons do the sale total. So they perform a sale total operations. Sale line items use the line item subtotals. So product specifications means knows the product price. So here one more example for specifying information export. Here I'm mentioning three objects. First one is a sale operations, second one is a sale line items, so third one is a product descriptions. So the sale class that perform get total functionality. The sales line item that perform get subtotal operations. So third one is a product description that perform get price operations. So each and every classes is to specify functionality, so that is called as information export. Here you should identify who is responsible and completing those process. So based on the priority, you should assign the functions for the particular objects. So third one is a low coupling. So coupling means you should assign the responsibility of the particular objects. So there are two types of coupling: low coupling or weak coupling. Second one is a high coupling or strong coupling. So what is meant by low coupling means, so you should assign minimum number of responsibilities to the particular object, that is called as low coupling. So high coupling means you should assign multiple operations to the particular object or only one object, that is called as high coupling. So here having some problems for high coupling process, because one of the object it perform all the operations means, so he take large amount of time for completing the particular applications. But low coupling persons, they are assigning only one task, so he is performed well within the time period. So there is a benefit of low coupling and high coupling process. So after that, here also mentioning some object as well as and its responsibility. Here the first diagram is denoted as high coupling process. So the register they perform payment process as well as sale process. So in second diagram denoted as low coupling process. Here the register that perform make payment operations only. The make payment operation continuations that will be followed by sale operation, sale object. So third payment, it create a new payment operations. Each and every object having separate functions. But in top of the persons having high coupling process registers to follow two or more functionality. That is called as high coupling operations. So then fourth one is a high cohesion process. So what is in cohesion is it is also called as coupling process. Here also having two cohesions, high cohesion as well as low cohesions. Here low cohesions uh, assigned for simple tasks, but high cohesion persons we are assigning multiple tasks. So here only one difference between coupling as well as cohesion. In coupling, without knowing the person ability, you are assigning tasks. But here, based on the ability of the particular persons, we should assign the task. There is a main difference between coupling as well as cohesions. Here, you should assign multiple work to the particular persons because he is capable for performing well within the time period, so that I am assigning all the tasks to the particular persons. So if one of the persons not performing well, I am assigning less number of tasks to the particular persons. So there is a difference between cohesion as well as coupling process.